Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. We do this Monday through Friday. Going through my collection, one knife at a time, one day at a time. 4 Pelican cases, 3 1550s, 1 1600. They're jam-packed, too close probably. But let's talk about the knife of the day. Today, it is the Spyderco Dragonfly. It's the Sprint Run Hap40 Burnt Orange Edition. Spyderco in 2016, I'm recording this in 2017, came out with a collection of Sprint Run knives with Hap40 steel. They were all burnt orange. It was the Stretch, the Dragonfly, the Delica, the Endura, the Man Bug, and the Ladybug. This year in 2017, Spyderco came out with a mahogany Endura and a mahogany Delica. There was a Knife Center exclusive with Hap40. They have a number of other knives coming out in Hap40, but these were the Sprint Runs. This is already discontinued. That's the thing about a Sprint Run. A Spyderco Sprint Run means a limited edition. They release it as a collectible, usually around 1,000 plus or minus 200 or so. So this is already discontinued. I'm trying to get all the Hap40s. Because usually when these new steels come out and they're Sprint Run, when they're only available on the secondary market, they shoot up in price. So let's talk about, first, I think this is my first Dragonfly on the knife of the day. I do have 2 others, and so you'll see those. But this is special. It is a Sprint Run. It's Hap40 steel. Hap40 steel, very strong, really retains an edge. If you can see this, you see that line? Everything below it is the Hap40 steel. Spyderco has sandwiched the Hap40 steel in between 2 pieces of SUS 410 steel. That gives it a little bit more resistance to, resistance to water and moisture. And so it's a stainless steel, and it gives it a little bit more strength. So that's why you see that line on the bottom. That's where the 2 halves of the SUS 410 stop. Now the Dragonfly, when I first started collecting Spydercos and I got a Dragonfly, I just thought I was in heaven. I love smaller knives. I work in an office. I'm in a big urban city, and this was just perfect. With the FRN scales, the fiberglass reinforced nylon scales, it's just weighs nothing. This is 1.2 ounces of a knife. It has that very strong backlock from Spyderco. Spyderco has really evolved their version of the backlock, which is just snaps in there. I love it. It's small. It has nice jimping going up to the top. I love how, of course, they have the 50-50 choil that a lot of Spyderco knives do. So it fits well in your hand. Even the square part at the bottom is where you can rest your little finger, your pinky finger, and you can really get a nice grab of this knife. You really get a nice grab where you can control it. Has a little swedge on the top, but man, when you do that, plus you get the Hap40, which really retains a good edge, this is a wonderful, wonderful day-to-day knife. Now let's talk about, the blade. Again, that's that Spyderco leaf-shaped blade that Spyderco has on a lot of their more popular knives that they continue to produce. And of course, the Dragonfly is one of those. It is 2.3 inches, but when you take away the bottom, when people measure knives and the blade, they go from the top of the handle to the tip top of the point. And that's why I always pretty much give you two sizes. The 2.3 is the blade shape, the blade size, but the edge, after you take away that choil, the cutting edge is 1.9 inches. 2.3 inches, that's it. 2.3 inches total. I'll give you some comparisons at the end. And like I said, just 1.2 ounces. This is wonderful if you want your kids to start with a knife. Obviously, you need to have some parental guidance with anyone with a knife that's young. This is a wonderful knife for your pocket or a purse. It's just a good all-around knife. This is, of course, FRN scales. This is the burnt orange special edition, of course. But a lot of the Dragonflies come in FRN scale, which is great. It keeps it super light. That's how it gets to that 1.2 ounces. Like I said, a strong lock. The clip is a smaller version of the wire clip, the Spyderco wire clip, which is by far my favorite clip. It's light. It just, when people see it in your pocket, they don't care. It could be an ink pen. They don't even notice it, really. In this case, on the Dragonfly, you can only get tip up, but you can get it left or right. Left-handies, right-handies, but it's tip up. Just a wonderful, all-around good knife. I'm always afraid now to say it's a reasonable price, because whenever I do, someone hops on and talks about cheaper. For me, it's a very reasonable price. For a lot of you, it will be a reasonable price. I'm not talking about the Hap40. Hap40, now that you can only get on the secondary, it'll be a little bit more expensive. But a regular Dragonfly, it is one of the more reasonable knives. I always consider the Dragonfly really a bigger version of the ladybug or the man bug. Just a real nice knife. Today, the knife of the day, as we continue through our Spyderco collection, and then we'll go through all the other collections as well. But today, the knife of the day is the Spyderco Dragonfly. We're looking at the Hap40 version. That's a sprint run, which is now discontinued. You can still get it on the secondary market. That's because it's Hap40 steel. And there you have it. That's the Dragonfly compared to the Delica on your right or at the top and the man bug at the bottom. So you can see its size. Just a wonderful knife. If you're enjoying these knives of the day, don't forget to thumb it up. Show me your love. Let me know that I should continue to do this Monday through Fridays. Share the link. Let people know it's out there. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And once you do, you'll see a little bell. Hit that too. We'll be posting some more videos as we go through. I'm expecting a new knife. When I get new knives, they become parts of the knife of the day. And I'm hoping it comes in a day or two. I hope you guys have a perfect day. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.